John Gibson, Chairman, CEO, ONEOK Inc. and ONEOK Partners.
Here at the press conference at the state capitol, announcement of a sixth plant here in North Dakota, $3.4 billion I have down in my notes. If maybe you could elaborate on those two numbers I just recited.
Right, we just announced this latest plant, which will be a 200 million a day cubic foot plant, and once we have completed building that plant and the infrastructure associated with it, we will have invested $3.1 to $3.5 billion in North Dakota. And
this natural gas, it's starting to become a little bit more known as the natural gas gets more and more play, that this is a rich liquid natural gas, and that's quite a bit different than the dry gas. Do you guys have an elevator pitch to where you can let someone know the difference between that, or is it a fairly complicated answer that we need a chemist in here for?
Well, I don't think you need to review your chemistry, but the way to think about it is that in a cubic foot of natural gas produced in the Williston Basin, you will find somewhere around 8 to 12 gallons of raw natural gas liquids. That's ethane, propane, butanes, all mixed up. If you go down into Oklahoma or Texas in the Panhandle, that same cubic foot will have, say, 3 gallons per MCF. So, as you can tell by just the comparison of the two numbers, there's a whole lot of liquids in the natural gas in the Williston, and of course that's what is attractive to us, is because we also are a natural gas liquids business.
$30 billion investment in the petrochemical industry happening right now in the United States. Where do you see that heading in terms of the transportation industry, the residential industry? Just where do you see natural gas heading over the next decade here in the United States?
Well, first on the investment in the petrochemicals, that's what's driving our interest in the natural gas liquids business. And our natural gas liquids business allows us to gather these raw NGLs all the way up in the Williston and redeliver those finished products to the petchems. So we're one of the largest suppliers of feedstock to the petchems. So seeing them invest those large amounts of money is a good signal for us. The natural gas, this whole natural gas shale play has changed the country's view of natural gas as a sustainable, reliable energy source, and really changed the entire dynamic of the United States. In particular, when you figure a lot of this, if not all of this, in the Williston is being driven by crude oil, which is also going to change the entire industry structure as it relates to crude oil.
Without getting political, and this is not the question to be political, I just wanted to get your comments a little bit on the importing and exporting part of the natural gas. Some of the reading I was doing, it becomes a heavily debated topic, but it is a global economy. So just an overall comment on the importing, exporting when it comes to natural gas.
Well, like other products that, for example, propane, we export propane as a country, and because there's a market, there's a need. So the same should be true for natural gas as well as any other energy product, or for that matter, any product that the U.S. producer can compete in.
Anticipating, when is this coming online?
The plan will be completed at the end of 2015.
Thank you much, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.